going to talk about the cycles part here, which is a new section, and it's a section uh, dedicated to psychomonitoring for fertility treatment. So of course it will appear only on female patients. Um, so this is Mrs. Tiffany Dawson, and each cycle uh, is a menstrual cycle. Okay, so let's say she's going to start one cycle of ovarian stimulation. We add. So here we have the patient with the chart number, and as you might remember, this would be the date of birth. 0 means she is a female patient, and 0025, that's the actual chart number. Um, the age is calculated automatically. Now, if it's an insemination or IVF, then you can put the data for the partners, either the partner sperm or donor sperm. Then the cycle itself, so you can put the number, so that's cycle number 1. Um, and you have different status. So this is an active cycle. Cycle length, so let's say she has usually a cycle of 28 days, menstruation 4 days, etiology of infertility, so unexplained ovulation, ovulation problem, tubal problem, male problem, uterine problem, other problem. If it's another problem, you can type it here. But let's say it's a ovulation problem. AMH, you could put the AMH value here, for example, 15 picomole. Then last menstrual period, let's say you can put here 29. Is it funded by OHIP? Is it canceled? So of course not, because we're just getting started. The cycle type, so is it just a natural cycle? Uh, Ovulation, induction, intercourse, IUI, IUI in a natural cycle, IVF antagonist, downregulation, flare up, IVF sandwich, IVF duostim, FET natural cycle with no trigger, FET natural cycle plus trigger, estrus plus progesterone, etc. And you even have the egg thaw, the oocyte thaw when the patient had frozen eggs. Uh, Here, donor oocytes, oocyte cryopreservation, and split fertilization oocyte cryopreservation. So here, for example, we're going to do an IUI, the insemination. Um, then so, and then if it's a third party, that this doesn't apply because it's IUI, it's the partner's problem. Okay, and you can put some notes here. The infectious screening. So you put the latest value, and here you can put negative, 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 negative. Here normal, 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 normal. It's a free text, so you can write whatever you want, but usually negative, you can write N. Uh, Here you can write O positive, A positive. Yeah. Then for each visit, you're going to add an event. So for example, she's coming today, then that will be, so it's the 29, so that 1, 2, 3, 4, that's day 4 of the cycle. Okay. So the endometrium is, for example, on the ultrasound, like 5 millimeters, estrogen 150, 50, sorry, and LH is like, for example, 0.5, and LH is 0.5. Left follicles, she has 10 follicles, less than 10 millimeter, and like 12 follicles, less than 10 millimeter. Yeah. Medication, so you can choose. So there's a lot of options. Medication, so of course you have letrozole, clomiphene, tamoxifen, Gonal-F, etc. If there's of course, there's a medication that's not in the list, you can just uh, type it. But for example, this one, she's taking letrozole, the dose like 5 milligram. Okay. And if you want to add a note for today, so you could add here. So that's the same day. Starting cycle is given to patient. Return to clinic in 1 week. All right. So you have your blood test, your ultrasound, the medication, and the notes. And you can save, put uh, that's the nurse that wrote this, and then you save. And so you have your cycle here. So as you see, it's like the chart number and it add cycle number 01. Okay. And you can show it, show, and then when she comes back, you can add another event here and here too, and then save again. Yeah. And you close. Yes. And if you want to print it, you can print. So you have here all the patient data, the notes, and here the actual cycle monitoring in landscape. So you can follow exactly the progression with the medication here and refer to the notes. Refer to the notes here. Um, all right, and when you actually do the insemination, you can add these data. Okay. All right, so this was the cycles. You can you you can also do an IVF cycle type, or let's say even you can do uh, you can do an IVF or a FET cycle here. This is egg donation, oocyte donation, and then so it's the same principle whatever the treatment is. This is designed for satellite clinics, so for now there's no IVF lab data, so there will be no egg retrieval or ICSI or embryology report. This will be added in the future in a later version of the software. Okay, so this was the cycles. Again, this section will appear only if the patient is female.